HMP shunt. HMP shunt is also called as pentose phosphate pathway. It is also called pentose phosphate pathway, and it is the alternative of glycolysis and TCA cycle. Glycolysis and TCA cycle for oxidation of glucose. It is the alternative step of glycolysis and TCA cycle for the oxidation of glucose, and next point is it is differentiated into two phases. One is oxidative phase while other one is non-oxidative phase. Oxidative phase and non-oxidative phase. This oxidative phase takes place in liver, adipose tissue, adrenal gland, RBC, etc. And it takes place in all the cells. It takes place in all the cells of our body, whereas oxidative phase takes place in liver, adipose tissue, adrenal gland, RBC, etc. And in this HMP shunt, the first required substance is that is 6-carbon compound, that is glucose. In first step, the glucose will get converted into 6-phosphogluconolactone. 6-phosphogluconolactone, and with the help of enzyme called glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase. It is glucose 6-phosphate. Glucose 6-phosphate will get converted into 6-phosphogluconolactate, and it requires NADP. It is in first step, glucose 6-phosphate will get converted into 6-phosphogluconolactone, and in second step, this 6-phosphogluconolactone will get converted into 6-phosphogluconate. Get converts into 6-phosphogluconate with the help of enzyme called 6-phosphogluconolactate hydrolase. With the help of enzyme called hydrolase, 6-phosphogluconolactone will get converted into 6-phosphogluconate. Now, this 6-phosphogluconate will get converted into ribulose 5-phosphate. Glucose 6-phosphate will get converted into 6-phosphogluconolactone. 6-phosphogluconolactone will get converted into 6-phosphogluconate. 6-phosphogluconate will get converted into ribulose 5-phosphate. Here one NADP will get converted into NADP H plus with the help of enzyme called gluconolactane, with the help of gluconate dehydrogenase, phosphogluconate dehydrogenase. This is oxidative phase. This is the oxidative phase. Coming to the non-oxidative phase, at first ribulose 5-phosphate will get cleaved into two substances with the help of enzyme called isomerase. Ribulose 5-phosphate with the help of isomerase will get converted into xylulose 5-phosphate, and with the help of this is epimerase. With the help of epimerase will get converted into xylulose 5-phosphate, and with the help of isomerase will get converted into ribose 5-phosphate. Now this xylulose 5-phosphate and ribose 5-phosphate will get united with the help of enzyme called transketolase. Will form two substances, that is pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Now this pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate will get united, and with the help of enzyme called transaldolase. Transaldolase will form two substances, that are erythrose 4-phosphate and fructose 6-phosphate. This is non-oxidative phase. Ribulose 5-phosphate will get converted into xylulose 5-phosphate and ribose 5-phosphate, and these two compounds will form pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate with the help of enzyme called transketolase, and the pseudoheptulose 7-phosphate and glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate with the help of enzyme called transaldolase will form